What's up, John?
Hey, how you doing?
Cowboys back in the building. It's go time. Yeah.
it's going to take everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody trust the preparation and trust what we did to get here. It don't take too much. Everybody be themselves tonight. Play together and go out there and dominate. One thing, just dominate. Dominate on 3, 1, 2, 3. Dominate. Let's go.
to how you are playing so well right now?
A lot of great players and plays around me, honestly. I don't think I was my best tonight, far from it. But when you got a defense like this that holds them to 6 points, a kicker that will kick it from anywhere, and guys making plays, they make my job easier, so thankful for them.
Twitter. Make sure you put that on Twitter.
There you go, buddy. Buddy, you're right there. Appreciate you guys.
Micah.
Great game, Dad.
What's up,
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
What's up, man?
Woo!
Hell yeah. What's up, man?
Woo! They had one of the victory Sunday. Why not?
Hey. You want to get up there?
Hey.
We talked about it. That's a line moment right there. That was outstanding. We did exactly what we said we were going to do. All right, most importantly, J. Lou.
Yeah,
Look, we talked about protecting our way of life, man.
Well,
And that shit happens every day, man, as long as we live it, bro. Let's get it. Hey, let's get this film room and see what we did wrong, fix it, and come back stronger, bro. Yes, bro. Cowboys on 3, Cowboys on 3, 1, 2, 3.
the best I can do. Best I can do.
What was the battle like for you?
Last night I woke up with 102, 3 fever. Just like, I took as many drugs and IVs as a man possibly could take to be able to play today, and just need to just go home and rest.
So what you're saying is situational awareness?
For sure.
Like, what was the significance to this in your mind? You guys got 3 takeaways, then give up a touchdown, beat a team that's 10-2.
Yeah, I think everybody's been waiting for that statement win. We've been talking about statements, and we got this high-power offense that came in our stadium and how good we've been at home. We wanted to put a statement at home, especially how that game went last time. It could have went either way, 50-50. We forced 3 turnovers last time, but it just fell their way, so it's good for them to finally fall our way. Yeah, for sure. Me and Lane been battling a lot over the years, and last time we played him, I didn't get to go over him as much as I wanted to. And after I saw him and Bosa's film, I just felt like I had to go against him just because, as a rusher, I wanted the best. And he gave me good competition, but I think today's one of them days where I just win. I don't think it was the best performance. I think we came in prepared. I think we put on some more clinic tape things, but obviously I think this skill gap and what people had them, I think that's the best team we played and where we held them to.
Micah, you obviously do a lot of, you keep on tabs on the league and everything like that. When you look at Super Bowl aspirations, how much more confidence does this give you for you?
This was the #1 team in the NFC, so it gives us a lot. It shows that we can compete. It shows that we're one of the best teams in the NFC. We just got to keep performing. This stretch isn't over. The Eagles beat this stretch, so we got to go out there and do the same thing.
Were you close at all to not playing, or your snaps limited because of your
illness? They definitely limited me on first down and things like that. Tried to sub me a little bit more, and even I chose to come out. But You know, it's just part of just fighting through it. I hate to get into the who's better, who's who. I just think we were the better man today. You know, you watch that movie, You Got Served. Yeah, today you got served. I would just say our defense, we didn't beat ourselves this week. I think we understood exactly what they wanted to do. We understood the concepts. I think this might have been the most prepared we've been on terms of, and I think that's the perks of seeing the team twice. You know, the first time, we go against a team like the Seahawks, new personnel, new players, and things like that. And then, you're getting unscouted looks. So we were very prepared for this team. I would say something I learned today would just be we could take over this game if we want to. We just got to keep doing it. We got the right players in this room, and we just got to keep showing it.
There's time to turn this around. You've got, I think, 4 more games and, maybe 5 or 6 weeks before your first playoff game to shake out.
Yeah, I mean, we got some games left. We got a lot of work to do, no doubt about it. But yeah, I think that we can play much better than we have the last couple of weeks, no doubt about it.
That first drive, you guys had really 5 mistakes. You had the fumble, but you also had a couple of false starts. And without the false start, you probably get a delay game on that play.
Yes.
And that offensive pass interference.
Yeah.
How do you explain that performance on that drive in a game this big with so much riding on it?
Yeah, the false start, we were trying to go on a double cadence and got out of the huddle a little bit late, and we didn't have time really to operate it, and we should have sped that up, no question. They were doing a good job of timing up the snap counts. We were trying to mix it up a little bit, and after that, we kind of started going more basic with it, and that made our jobs harder, but it limited the pre-snap penalties, so that's good. But it's just inconsistent. At times moving the ball, but then mistakes and turnovers and missed assignments. I think all 3 phases of the offense, all 3. I think we need to get a lot better and more consistent, and yeah.
What was Nick's message to you guys after these 2 big games and big point differential losses?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's pissed off at halftime. He's fired up trying to rally the troops, and just not 2 really poor performances. But I think Nick feels the same way that we all do, and that we can play much better than we're playing right now, and we're going to go back to back to working on it this week.
What's top of the list of things?
I'm worried about fixing myself. I think for me, playing a better balance, I think that'll help a lot of things. And then obviously communicating and trying to limit mistakes will, I think as long as everybody continues to look in the mirror and trying to focus on their game, and the coaches and players, and that's all you can do.
Was the magnitude of the last 2 games a problem at all?
I don't think so, no. I think we just, didn't play up to the standard. We played a lot of high-profile games here before and executed well. I don't think it's the magnitude. I mean, these are good teams, and you can't make mistakes against good teams. And we've done far too much of that.
From your perspective, is a loss a loss, or isn't that how you lose?
It always, all of it matters. I think, a win is a win, a loss is a loss. But there's a lot more to correct in losses like these, no doubt about it. And we just gotta go back to work.
Was that your hand again, by the way? That was offside.
It looks like it. I mean, I just saw the picture again. It was hard to tell on the sideline. Very frustrating. Obviously, the game was out of hand already, but we've warned the officials on this multiple times.
I'm curious if you thought about wearing neon pink.
I think we're going to have to. I thought that telling them, that there's going to be another hand on the other side of the ball was enough, but obviously, this is 3 times now. So a frustrating call for sure, but that was not the issue today. Right. I think in the grand scheme of things, we got a lot of other major things that we need to get cleaned up.
What stings most about it?
What stings most about it? I mean, it's an in-division game, and this is we were at the top of the NFC, and now it's going to be a lot harder to secure the 1 seed. We don't officially don't control our own destiny now with San Fran and us having the same record and them having the head-to-head. I think that's how it works. Don't quote me on it, but this is a big game, and whenever you lose big ones, they sting more for sure.
Working our way out, so it's one of the things, man. Tough. 2 in a row. I think the biggest thing for this team now is really find out who the dudes are. And that's always the case. I've been part of teams where the dudes in the locker room do something about it, and I've been a part of teams where it kind of crumbles. But now it's time to see the real leadership, the real players, the guys that's elite on this team, myself included, step up and do something about it. Get this team, win another win.
Fletch, did anything from this last game spill over into the first half? because you guys gave up 6 straight touchdowns to end that game, and then this game you came out touchdown, field goal, touchdown. Was there anything?
It was penalties. We had some third downs. We should get off the field. Obviously, we got penalized on them, or they made a play. We didn't get off the field, and that's kind of been our story the last few weeks. I know as a team, as a defense, as a leader of this team, that we're going to do something about it. And like I say all the time, the most impressive thing about this league in the regular season is to get a chance to do it again. And now it's one of them deals where we kind of control it. We control this. We have to go on the road again, across the country and play another good team. So it's to me it's like a playoff game for here on out because we got to fight to the end right now.
Like you just mentioned, third down. What would you attribute some of the concerns or lapses there?
I haven't watched the tape. Nobody's watched the tape. We don't know. This team we're a team. We're one. We're not calling each other out. We don't get into point things at our teammates because it's never just one play. Until you break it down and see what the problem was, what they did. We just got to face it. We just played a really good football team.
What was the game plan coming in?
To win.
Was Sean, did he have to make adjustments at the half? Based upon what wasn't working in the first half.
That's things we always talk about, but as a coach, I can't think they came out in the first couple drives and there was a lot of 31s. As a defensive coordinator, it's hard to give the perfect call on 31. It's kind of a waste down. So those are things that we need to fix as a defense. Getting teams in second and long and third and long, and that's where we're really, really good. The last 2 weeks we haven't done that. Teams are getting second manageable, third manageable, and they kind of playbook is kind of open for them. But best believe we're gonna all look outside for the mirror. As we did this week. We didn't get the outcome that we wanted, but guys, like I just said, we're gonna find out who the dudes really are in this team, and I believe in everybody.
You've been around these guys all year long and everything. What's your gut reaction to what these dudes are like?
We've been punching them out 2 weeks in a row. And let's be honest, we got punched them out 2 weeks in a row. We got a little blood dripping from our lip, but the thing about this team is, we get it stitched up, get all the corrections, and now we have a little bit more time to think about it. We won't play till Monday, so now we got to really dive into what's going on and what teams are doing scheme-wise and correct it, hold each other accountable, which we will do, and move on.
Fletch, you said last week that you stressed the importance of the guys staying together. What were you sensing, I guess, in that?
There's no doubt in my mind that this team is still together as one. And that's the part I respect about every professional athlete on this team. That we know we're all together. We know we all make mistakes. We know we all hold each other accountable. But right now, like I said, we lost 2 weeks in a row, and I think our focus right now needs to be, in Seattle. We got to, like I said, go across the country. It's gonna be a different time zone for us. It's gonna be, it is what it is. But I think this team will be ready for it.
Well, you mentioned finding who the dudes are. That's how you said it. How do you go about doing that?
We know who we are. Let's not be. All the guys know who they are. The elite players on this team know who they are. I'm not saying that every player on this team is not elite, but the guys that get paid the big bucks, the guys that's the leaders on this team, and we're anxious. I know we're ready to get back to it next week. Dive into the game plan and see what we got to do.
Would you have to do anything differently in a leadership role?
I think it's one. Don't be ourselves. There's nobody to be out of character. I haven't seen it on this team in 12 years. I haven't seen it on these last few teams that I've been on that's been a really good team. Being out of character, doing uncharacteristic things. No, that's not what we do. Coach keep this locker room tight. The leaders keep this locker room tight. He let the leaders lead this team, and that's what I appreciate about him.
In your mind, is a loss a loss, or does it matter how you lose?
A loss is a loss. I'm out 6-3. It's a loss, and that's the neat part about this league. You take a L, you take a L. We're 10-3. We won 10 professional football games against 10 professional football teams. Really good football teams that get paid a lot of money to do it. And you have to be excited about getting another chance to go play next week.
I'm gonna avoid that question.
What's that?
I'm gonna avoid that question. I don't necessarily have an answer for you.
Just obviously coming out of the second half, there was that fourth down. It looked like just crossing pattern to get clear on that. Could you kind of help describe what's going on, what we're trying to get done?
They sent the all-out blitz. I can't answer that question for you. Don't move on that one too.
Devontae, you seem pretty dejected right now. That's a tough loss. What kind of is in your mind most right now?
Ain't nothing you can do about that one. Move on to the next one. Play better next week.
What's at the top of the list to fix?
Take care of the ball. It's going in the red zone. Well, we gotta take care of the ball to get in the red zone. So take care of the ball.
Kind of uncharacteristic to see you, AJ, and Jalen fumble in the game. Do you kind of just view that as some kind of fluky thing, or how do you kind of attack that?
Just take better care of the ball.
I've been frustrating because it's really 2 weeks in a row you guys get field goals instead of touchdowns and falling behind and everything. Playing from behind.
You gotta find a way to stop the bleeding.
How do you go back to that?
Practice. Work on the fundamentals.
In your mind, Devontae, it's a loss.
A loss is a loss. It do matter how you lose, but a loss is a loss. You know why you lost, and you gotta do something about it. You gotta correct the reasons of why you lost.
In a game like that, where you might think it's going to be really high scoring affair, does it hurt you guys at all, trying to chase points?
I wouldn't say chase points. If we do what we're supposed to do, we would never be in that situation as offense. We go down there and score. we put this team in a bad situation, not putting up no points. So I wouldn't say chasing, just do what we're supposed to do, and we won't be in that situation.
In 6 straight games where you guys are playing from behind, what's with these slow starts in particular?
I have no clue. I don't know. We just go out there and we just not executing how we're supposed to.
Confidence level, what's your sense of what it is?
Still great. You know, got great leaders in here that's gonna lead the guys in the right direction. You know, it's only the 3rd loss. You know, we got 4 left. We got to go out here and capitalize on these 4 and get a pushing on because it's just, everybody always say we got time. We got time, but 4 games left. The time's shrinking.
Do you feel like I'm sorry?
Yeah, and then yeah, man, we just did 13. It looked like we went by blink of eye. So I know 4 will go even faster. So gotta get ready to go.
What's kind of hard to understand, I guess, is like most of the core of the defense is intact from last year, but a lot of the key numbers that's coming down here in red zone.
Yeah. But a lot of it's a lot of guys.
Sirianni's going to put him.
8 new pieces. We got Vontae here. We had CJ. Then we had Epps. Guys that did the building. We had TJ. Kaiser. We lost a lot of guys. Of course we got some guys here we also believe in too as well. But yeah, that's a, I think them guys was important to the defense as well. Let's let you.
Do you feel like your team's disciplined?
Whoa.
Do you feel like your team's disciplined, professional, like doing it the right way? Do you think that has been slipping the last couple of weeks?
I would say it won't be disciplined. I just think it's on us. We just got to execute better. It's more like execution. We got to execute better. Got great guys on this team, got amazing talent. We just got to execute better.
On some of those long drives that you guys have been doing the last couple of weeks, I know 3rd down's been an issue.
Yeah.
Anything different in this game than the last one?
Just a little bit. It was more simple for us to go out here and just play fast and play hard. But like I said, they guys made plays. We got to get off the field. Penalties hurt us very bad. And we just got to be better overall, man. So we got to go out here and look ourselves in the mirror and get after it, man. Because like I said, we got time, but we don't got time. So it's short. We got to get going.
One of the things Fletch was saying is him saying that we're going to find out what the dudes are.
Yeah.
In this locker room, the same way.
Yeah, man, because that's what it is. That's how you make a team. You find out who a team is by the adversity. When everything ain't going your way, when all shit's good and you just winning and whipping ass, everybody hoorah. But when you're back against the wall, who gonna step up? Man, Fletch been in Mississippi State, so I've been against the wall for a long time.
What do you expect to find? What do you expect to find?
What I expect?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, we got guys in here. I already know this expect. It'll be great. Guys will come back here, answer the bell, get to work. Got all North opponents next. I think Seattle. But yeah, we got all North opponents. So it's gonna be a good message. We got to send because we got to go in that hot. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I know it'll be fun and exciting. So we got to.
Besides those changes in personnel that you're talking about, you guys also changed the defensive coordinator, or do you feel like you're still getting used to that change?
Oh yeah, he's his own man. So he's not getting he's his own self. He got his own scheme and all that. So we just got to put what he wants us to do on the field a lot better. That's just it. So that's all it really is. Yeah, everybody was hollering with that Gannon his first year here. Nobody like Gannon. The next thing you know, number 1 pass defense, top 10 run defense. Now he's a head coach. So everybody had their years. So it might take time. But we don't need no time to take though. We got to get it right now. So got to get going.
What do you guys attribute to another game where you guys find some high 8 ball first? What was the problems there at right there? I guess fix it.
I said, you got to probably start off fast. That's not good. Always going in at halftime losing. Not a good feeling. But yeah, maybe I just fix that. Good. I like to go. I'm always going in the game comfortable, chilling. Even when we go at halftime, coming to chilling. But I'm me, and I don't know about everybody else how they be feeling about it. But I stay with the same energy from start to finish. So some guys might go in there kind of, might give them a boost if they go in there, or they might be down another. But the guys in the room, though, we kind of believe in there, trusting everybody that we good.
Jalen, after a loss like that, what will stick with you most?
Just the missed opportunities. Taking advantage of opportunities. We talk about executing every week and how important that is. And I feel like we put ourselves in good position and get to that high red zone area many a times, and we turned the ball over when we got there. And so I have to do a better job of protecting the ball and creating that energy for us. Just got to be better with that.
John, can you walk us through what happened on the 4th and 9 play when they sent 6?
Yeah, we came up short there. Short there. It was a great executed play by the defense. They did a really good job, and they got us.
You mentioned a lot throughout the season about the standard throughout the game. Like you mentioned, the turnovers, they start to pile up. There's a few drops at seam. As those things continue throughout a game, where do you recalibrate? What's it like in that moment?
It's all about knowing the process and trusting in the process. And trusting in the guys around you. You know, there's going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be adversity you have to come through, but it's all about how you respond to it. And the beautiful thing about it is we control how we respond to it, and we just have to keep pushing away. That's as simple as that.
What's your top of the list of this?
I can keep it simple and just say win. We've done a lot of that for a long time. In these last 2 games, we haven't been able to do that. And so, you know, it comes down to executing.
Bill, do you think you guys have had a lack of discipline the last couple of weeks? You seem to be a very clean team most of the time, but it seems like there's been some sloppy play, whether it's turnovers or penalties or things like that.
Yeah, I think there's a number of things, right? When you think about why isn't something operating in a fashion of maybe we expect it to, or may expect it to, and it's just all about controlling the things that we can. You want to be disciplined, you want to operate in a high manner, you want to eliminate penalties and obviously produce points and get stops, turnovers, and do things like that. But this is something we're going through, not necessarily stuck in, and that's something that I believe in. We have to be able to learn from it, and we will. It's an eagerness to just continue to press on.
You guys have fallen behind by at least 10 points in each of the last 4 games. How hard is that, to play from behind? I know you won the first couple of those, but the last 2 games especially, just how hard is it, to fall behind and then have to play?
It's all teachable moments. It's a teachable moment to say that it's not easy to do so all the time. As relentless of a team we are, I always believe we always have an opportunity. But we have to help ourselves with protecting the ball. We have to help ourselves with being efficient in the red zone and taking advantage of our opportunities in all 3 phases.
Before that long 4th down, you took that shot on 2nd and 11. What went through that kind of situation and then leading through that?
I don't know. I don't know which play you're referring to.
Before the 4th and 9, when they sent 6, a couple plays before, I think you went to Devontae deep.
Yeah.
Seeing them in that situation.
Yeah, I just was. A couple inches off. It's a game of inches.
What happened on the phone?
They had good technique in their rips. Seems like they had really good technique in all 3 of their turnovers. So it's a testament to them. And we got to be better. Have to be better with my ball security as a runner.
Can y'all feel that? Can you feel what's about to happen on this field, man? Can you feel what we about to get into? They don't respect us. They don't know about our heart, man. That thing is beating your doggone chest right now. Whatever you got today, I got to have